Yeah, there's a little bit of a hard edge right here from that wobble. I'm not real pleased with it, but I'll try to take that out with sandpaper. But you see we've got a nice, this is lower than here. So as the bowl moves around a little bit with the ambient moisture, this will never sit on the table and make a wobbly bowl. So it always rests out on here. It's pretty small. You can see part of my problem with these beetle holes. Some of them go all the way through, so we're sucking through the sawdust that the beetle left. But you see all these lines, that's the spalting, which is a fungal staining. But I think that'll look okay. So I'll move this out of the way. Okay, this is a 120. Now sandpaper is another tool. We'll go ahead and sand this while we're doing this. And like any other tool in your arsenal, it needs to be kept sharp. And the way we do that is throw the old ones out, get a new one. Like I say, normally I do this with the dust collection running. It cuts down hugely on the amount of dust in the shop and also saves my lungs. You want to keep this moving or else you'll end up sanding little grooves in and scratches that are hard to get out. So go through, sand the bottom nice. This is another advantage, is before I would end up with a little nib here that I would have to hand sand off after I got it off the lathe. This is my probably fourth time using the vacuum chuck for this. This is actually my third time at trying to do a video. Hopefully third time's the charm. I need to sand the rim. Let's see what we got here. Now you don't see, you can feel a little bit of a ridge, but you don't see that ridge so much anymore. Look on here for tear out. Looks pretty good. I can feel a little bit right here. Sometimes I'll take my drill and try to blend out the tear out on the side, and then I'll run for a little bit holding the sandpaper on. Now what'll happen is a lot of time on the end grain, with the bowl spinning this way, the fibers roll back this way, and that'll leave, you can feel this way, it's like shark skin, it goes this way, it's smooth, coming back this way. I got a little bit of hang right here. So if we reverse the lathe, go the other way, then the fibers that laid that way, we're going to cut off with the sandpaper going the other way. It also, especially when you got a little bit of wobble or a natural edge piece, you can't see the entry from one side to the other because both sides have been an entry. Because usually the entry into a wobble like this will cut first and deeper than the other parts. So this helps keep everything a lot more uniform. Find that I get a lot better finish. If you can get a lathe, it's not important. It's not the most important thing, but it sure is nice. And I think Yeah, here we go. I dropped my 220. Now we're going to switch over to 220. What we want to do is take away all the scratches we put in with the 120. The 120 took away tool marks that I left, although we didn't do too bad with the tool marks. Okay, looks pretty good. Reverse again, do another trip this way. I kind of did the same thing pretty much with the inside. Do this so the sawdust goes down, put it up in our face. Drop. And get right here. Okay, now some 320. It's hard to find 320 in this hook and loop for the palm sander. I use it by bulk amounts of the other. I know there's Vince's Woodworks online has a really nice sandpaper that come already cut in discs. Someone was nice enough to send me some, but the thing I like about this, I can pick it up local when I need to. I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait for the mailman to show up, because as usual, I usually don't find out about that I'm short on sandpaper until it's too late. Quite often I'll just turn until it's too late, or I'm exhausted, whichever comes first. Either way, it's usually about the same time. I don't feel like messing with it, so that looks pretty good. Looks like that. So through with some triple nut. And I just kind of burnish it up a little bit. I'm being too vigorous with this stuff because, again, remember, I don't have as much vacuum as I feel comfortable with, but it's enough to get it done if we're careful. And I think not too bad, I think. Let's go ahead and turn the pump off. That comes off. And there's our bowl, start to finish. Now all we have to do is go in. I'll sign my name, put that it's Birch, put today's date as the born on date, and then I'll drop this in my bucket of Danish oil and let it soak up and deepen the colors. Thank you very much, and I don't know, hope it was useful.